Oh, I'm doing my stretchy band exercises. Mitzi, I thought you would like that. I know you're behind this big health initiative at French Camp, and I just want you to know that I am doing my part over here in California. And I hope all of you too in French Camp are doing the same thing. Edwards, that means you too now. You're a leader there, and you've got to really make a difference there. Let those people know that you believe in being healthy. That's so important. So, folks, I am glad to be with you. Day number 3 here in French Camp. I don't have much time with you today, and I have a lot to cover. So I want to go through this quickly with you on day number 3. Yesterday we talked what? You remember, owning the problem, going that extra mile. Day number 1 we talked about credibility, growing in that area. You know, different parts of yourself that you can give to other people, become better and better, and add to that credibility factor. Owning the problem, going the extra mile. Now today we're going to talk about the basics. The basics of hospitality. Some of these things will be familiar to you. I've gone over some of them before, but perhaps for some of you too, this may be brand new. I don't know many of you there. I know some of you, but not many of you. So I'm going to go here, the 5 E's. Okay, they're easy to remember, and let's just see how far we get here. Here's the first E in the 5 E's. The first E is eye contact. Now, eye contact is very important, folks, because when you make eye contact with someone, it communicates value. I appreciate you enough to look you into the eyes. That communicates value. It lets another person know that you care about them. That you're not distracted with other things, you know? You're looking into their soul and you're acknowledging them. Now, there are different kinds of eye contact that you want to avoid, and we won't get into a lot of this, really any of them at all. You know, you don't want to stare at people. That's kind of freaky. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. Really, you want just a soft gaze. Hey there, how are you? And sometimes it's good just to kind of look away sometimes so that you don't come across intimidating. You know what I'm saying? Eye contact, very important, and that's the first E in the 5 E's. The second E is ear-to-ear smile, like this. Well, you know, something similar to that. So many of you, I know, have wonderful smiles. Now, some people have a hard time smiling, and if that's you, maybe some of you who are, you think a lot on the inside, and you think about deep things, and sometimes you just don't have the heart to smile. You don't think about smiling, and so you have to practice, you know. I want to encourage you to do that. Do that a lot. Smiling breaks down communication barriers. It's true. It is so true. It's warm, and it's friendly, and it says, hey, I'm approachable. You can come and talk to me, and I'm friendly, and I want to get to know you. You see, you can break down barriers of communication. Open up those channels with a simple smile. Eye contact, an ear-to-ear smile. Now, here's the third E, okay, is an energetic greeting, okay? Now, I'm not talking about something wild and fancy. We don't want to be crazy. We're not doing jumping jacks in the parking lot when someone drives up or comes into your presence. No, we're not talking about that at all. An enthusiastic greet is just an assertive way to acknowledge someone. You know, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Now, I like to talk about the waveability factor. Okay, now that might be a new concept for you. You see, I came up with this idea when riding my Harley down San Barrita Boulevard over in San Francisco, over there in California. Have you noticed, and maybe you have, maybe some of you who own your own motorcycles, have you noticed when motorcyclists ride by each other, they wave at each other. It must be part of the motorcycle culture. They greet each other. It's like they're saying to one another, yes, I know you're a cool cat. I know you are. And I have a motorcycle too. You see, I'm on it. And you're cool too. Yeah, it's more than a wave, isn't it? It's a vote of confidence. Yes, that's what it is. A vote of confidence. You look great on that motorcycle. You keep it up, okay? You keep that up. The waveability factor. What about French Camp? Does French Camp have a waveability factor? Do people greet each other enthusiastically? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a wave, but you can do something like this. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Maybe it could just be a little nod with your head. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. I like to I'm a very verbal person if you haven't picked up on that yet. I like to verbalize greetings. Now listen, the first 3 E's, the first one, what is it? Eye contact, ear-to-ear smile, that's number 2. And 3, enthusiastic greeting. Those 3 E's all take about 3 seconds to do. Less than 3 seconds. Look, I'm going to do it right now in less than 3 seconds. Hello there, how are you? You see, it's simple. So many people, though, just haven't figured it out. They haven't. They haven't figured it out at all. There's a lot of nonverbals there. Now I'm going to reintroduce someone to you that you met before. And this is sort of a rehash of some. He was great at nonverbals. Very great. And I'm just going to let him have a few words there, not very long, just a few words to affirm what I'm talking about here. How the nonverbals, those first 3 especially, the eye contact, the ear-to-ear smile, and the enthusiastic greeting. This fella, boy, he just had a way of doing that. And here we go. You'll recognize him.
Hello, how you doing? Elvis Wrestler is my name. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be in front of you. I haven't been in the public eye for many, many decades now. But I want to tell you something, folks. Take it from a pro. You need to love each other deeply. You see, I've been referred to as a hunk of burning love. And that's so true. I'm a hunk of burning love. But I want you to know something. About 70% or more of human communication happens through the nonverbals. It's not just about what you say, but it's about how you say it. That's right, folks. When I used to perform, I used to communicate the tenderness. Love me tender, love me true. It's so important, those nonverbals, but it makes a world of difference when you're trying to make people happy. When you're trying to influence people for the good. I'm Elvis Wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a legend. I'm the king of rock and roll. And I'm here to tell you today, listen to Lurston. He's taught me so much over the years.
Wow, I just love that guy. Elvis Wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. What a jewel. What an icon. An icon, that's what he is. And yes, he does use a lot of eye contact. Back in his day, enthusiastically greeting others, boy, he had this thing going that was wonderful. And his smile, he kind of did it like that, didn't he? You know, but it was, I tell you, everyone loved it when he did it, especially the ladies. It was very engaging. Drew people to himself. The first 3 E's. Now, here's the 4th E, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this. We're going just a little bit deeper because we want to take people deeper than just an initial impression, a first impression, okay? The 4th E is engage. Now this is where it gets going here, okay? We're drawing people in to engage them, and we're using empathy. We're coming alongside of them. We're using open-ended statements. Hey, tell me more about yourself. My name is Lurston. What is your name? Where are you from? Tell me more about what brought you to French Camp. Little Johnny? Yes. Well, it's good to meet you. Tell me more about yourself, okay? What brings you to French Camp? How'd you hear about French Camp? You see, or a guest who comes traveling down the Natchez Straits. Hey, what's your destination? You see, open-ended questions. Try not to be close-ended. Trying to create some dialogue. You're engaging the relationship now, taking it a little step further. Okay? Now, for some of you, house parents, teachers, and work coordinators, those of you who are real day-to-day, hands-on with students and maybe with others, you know, you're cycling through these things, okay? And every day may be a little different, but you go a little bit further. You're building that relationship hospitality, okay? The fourth E is engage. Now, the fifth E is educate. All right, now this is important. The fifth E is educate. Someone new to French Camp, well, they need to know more about French Camp and the wonderful ministry that you're doing there. If it's a student, perhaps you can share with them some of your great experiences at French Camp, what you love about French Camp, what you like about it. You can educate them about the details of the day, the structure of the day, what to expect when you do this, what to expect when you do that, what to expect in the dining hall. When you go to the beautiful Lake Anne you have over there, you know, what to expect, what you do on the horse trail rides. You know, you educate these young people and the guests who travel in and they experience French Camp for the first time. You know, what can you tell them about French Camp that they need to know in context of where they are in life, knowing not all of them are going to be Christians? So it could be an opportunity to share the life-changing message of Jesus Christ. You see, you bring them in with those first three E's, you engage them, and you go even further by educating them about the important things in life, about what matter, things that matter. And French Camp Academy can be your tool to do just that. Isn't that exciting? You're a part of something great, something wonderful, the kingdom of God. It's phenomenal. It's exciting. So exciting. I'm so glad, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad, French Camp, that I have been a part of your life for several years now. Staff orientation is a wonderful opportunity for you to get jump-started, to get started on a new year on the right foot, on the right track. And it's a privilege for me to be a part of this part of your experience. I hope you've enjoyed the 3 days, the 2 days that I've been with you, and I hope you've enjoyed the 3 days. I understand you're going to spend some time praying tomorrow, and that's exciting. Well, for now, folks, I think I'm going to get back to my stretchy band and start doing some more exercises so I can look younger and younger as the years go by. Thank you again for all that you're doing. Best wishes to you, French Camp, and God bless.